Hey folks, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. And I have a little bit of a dilemma here. I'm not quite sure what it is. I have all these idlers, and I designate all this stuff to be dumped. And there's a zone. Let's see. Did I do it right? Garbage dump D or G. Yeah, right here. So I don't know why they're all sitting around doing nothing. So I don't get this. Maybe there's an error. Obviously, it's still glitchy, but I've never had a problem with this before. They haven't moved one damn stone yet. They're all sitting around doing a few things, like moving some items here and there, but most of these people are, I mean, they have their hauling duties enabled for most of them, if I remember right. So I should not have 30 something people sitting around here. I don't know why that is. I'm going to take a little look at Dwarf Therapist just in case I messed something up in that, but I really don't know why everyone's sitting around. Just a little weird. I don't think I made any military alerts or anything like that, right? No. So just don't seem to be leaving the area. um, yeah, so that's a little bizarre. I just don't want them idle. I want them to do some work. Every so often you see it dips down and then goes back up again. So the fact that no rocks have been moved at all, it's just I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. All right, be right back. Okay, little update. I'm still not really sure what's going on with this problem. Well, they won't dump things, but they will um, put the wood below, and they will go and do their job like they're supposed to do up here on the wall. So I don't really know why on that all my dedicated um, haulers aren't doing the refuse hauling of the stone below. So I don't really get that. I thought it was maybe something in here about refuse, but it looks like yeah, they're gathering all refuse, ignoring it from the outside. Is this in the current orders? Yeah, gather refuse. So they should be getting it. I didn't really mess with nothing there, so I don't know why they're not dumping it down below. Got me. At any rate, I think long term here, once I get this wall done, our main building will occupy much of this space here. It'll be a pretty long, large building. And I'll probably have like a wall, roads around it on its shale. If I can have enough shale, and it'll be right here. And I'm thinking of putting our food processing buildings over here, probably on top of this area where where those chimneys are for the refuse thing, and that'll be the first building I work on, just to get people kind of above ground. And I have been doing the last bits of the road since we do have the shale to do that, but not enough diorite yet to do this. So once it's finished, though, we will be pretty much fully protected as far as the wall climbing crap goes. Then, yeah, then I'm probably going to have to think about, I don't know yet. I got put something in this building, I suppose. What industries, I don't know. Right above. And I'm going to go pretty tall with these buildings, too. It's just the above ground construction. That's sort of why I'm sort of calling it the mega project, just because it's going to be very time consuming for the amount of work we're going to do. It's going to be on the surface, and just processing and doing a lot of the blocks, it's just going to take a while. So, alright, so they pretty much finished off the wood here. A few left, and are they actually going and doing what I told them to do below? They designated this upper corner here, just these, and I undesignated these because I still want them to use the diorite. I wanted to move the diorite closer to the shop. That's why I was going to have them do all that, but I don't know what's going on. Again, so let's just put K over here. None of it's forbidden, right? No. No, it's not forbidden. So I don't know what's going on here. So maybe it's just a glitch with this current version, 40.13. Maybe we'll get cleared up. Maybe I screwed something up along the way here, but now they all seem to be working. So, or sleeping. Apparently most of them are asleep here. I really got to get some living quarters a little bit better off for them. I guess I could try and do it with stone hauling. Although it's just going to take up more space here. I really didn't want to do it that way, but... So, let's see. Forbid. And we want diorite, so... Forbid those. We'll just put, I guess, other stone. Yeah, we'll have that go there. See if they actually start doing that. Which you think it would, because it's going to be any stone throughout the entire base. Alright, I'm going to pause here again. My mayor did get his... Did he get his items he wanted here? What does he want now? Now he wants 2 chests. Okay. Thought I gave him... Well, I gave him 1. He wants 1 more. Alright. Do we even have another one? That'd be H. Hopefully we do. Yes, we do. So he's basically multitasking in all of our noble duties. You can see here, they did elect somebody for, and I removed them immediately. So put him in there. Figure I'd have one guy do it all. Be a lot easier. So I'm gonna pause here again. Really, nothing has gone on since last time. Yeah, there looks like they're moving stone. Well, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, and I'm coming back immediately. Because it looks like... Did I actually say keep that zone in there? Yeah, I kept the zone in there, and I can't really tell if they're putting... No, I don't know. I thought maybe they were doing it. Never mind. Okay, little update. Walls are finished. Caught up pretty quickly. Also got quite a bit of shale now, too. So I'm starting the inner roads, and this is sort of like... You can see my mouse pointing here. I'm going to have the walls probably right up against it for this inner building. Except I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do over here yet, so we'll think. I'm leaving a space also. The risk is that, yeah. Oops, sorry, hold on, let me pause here. Okay, so as you can see, it's summer, and that's what's so rudely interrupted me. Let's unpause here. Yeah, 1 wide. There is a risk of the tree growing and then our people pathing over the wall if they want to get something outside. So... I think long term it's not a really big deal right now. We'll just react when things grow along that little line. But I think I might make the walls double thick. That was sort of my thought. So that's why I'm sort of leaving a gap in case I want to do that. And if I change my mind at some later point, I can just pave over it or do something with it. I don't know yet. But we'll wait until they finish these roads here. And I'm doing a drawbridge here and here. Completely close in that staircase right there. So yeah, they're linking that one right now. And now this is on a separate one, and then this is on a separate one. This one right here. And then all the ones that are in the interior are going to be linked to one lever. So this one, and any other building out here, which might not be many, but we'll see. Because I think the building we're going to do, which will probably be like this big, it's pretty huge, is going to have smaller buildings or rooms in it for all the food production stuff. So all that's going to be moved up here. And then as I go up further, in the higher levels in this, it'll have also the living quarters for most of the dwarfs, maybe all of them. I don't know how far up we'll go with it, but I don't see, yeah, might as well. Figured, And on here, over here, I don't know yet what we'll do. I think what might move this butcher's shop in there at some point, probably near these things. Give it its own chimney, but we'll see. That's sort of my plans. I'm envisioning in my brain here. Over here, yeah, probably doing what we're gonna do in like the wall scorched let's play. Most likely some industrial buildings, wood production, stone production, metal production buildings will all be in here, and below these we'll have all dug out. But I know we're gonna have to deal with a lot of some of those holes that get opened up because of the trees being cut down, and I just sort of want to pave all over it at once so we know what's going on. So I will pause here again because it's just really right now just a lot of work. Um, Again, I can't get my people to haul refuse though. I don't quite understand what my setting is wrong. If you saw something that was wrong, give me a shout out. But I checked those things under O, and it's all copacetic here as far as I can tell. So, alright. I'll pause here. Be right back. Okay, just wanted to show you our paired meals is starting to come back. 338 right now. Might be because of, well, I don't know. I did let them go in and get the eggs, unless we seem to have some eggs now. Drinks are doing really well, and I have a lot of people assigned to those duties, but not all of them have their hauling disabled, but just two or three of them. Well, like one of each type, I think, for cooking, brewing, and one or two for farming are full time, but I have a lot of idling ones that sort of have that as a secondary kind of thing that they can do also. So yeah, we're building the walls here. That's sort of where I want them to be. We're gonna have a drawbridge going into this place too. That'll be linked to it all. Also, what he's doing. I hate when they get those cancellations. Finishing the roads. I'll start working on the interior rooms here in a little bit. I maybe I'll do them here and then just. Nah, I don't know yet. I'll get to let it go like that. Um, yeah, beyond that, I don't know. I guess that's it, really. Pausing again. Okay, we have a carpenter withdrawing from society, so we'll see what he makes. Probably, well, assume he's going to take a carpenter shop. Okay, so I started doing some of the shit. Oh, mason shop. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I'd prefer that anyway. Alright, so we have some of the shale. We ran out of shale, basically, to do the floor with. So, um, I'm going to probably be doing a lot of those, the kitchen, the brewer, and some of that up here. Maybe the butchery shop will be above it or something. Some little rooms up here, so I'll show you that when I get to that point. Animated some up down stairs, and they will eventually get to it. So that is a way for them to get in and out of the base kind of quickly. So let's go down a little bit because I just want to show you. I did designate a huge area to be mined out in the hopes of getting more. I think is this yeah, more shale, and down here was a diorite. So I want to keep those two rocks as sort of the main theme as far as coloration goes for the place. So sort of what I'll do. Making some statues too because apparently, well, they re-elected a different mayor, but this guy wants better quarters. He wants decent quarters rather than meager quarters. So he'd smooth this area out for him. I guess I could engrave it too, but I'm going to put a couple statues in the area for him. So maybe that'll help. I don't know. These stupid guys. Yeah, let's just put it here. Let's see. Yeah, put one in. See if that helps out. But pause again, I guess. And he's begun a mysterious construction. Yay. I'm just happy we had everything he needed. That's usually what it boils down to. And yeah, this is sort of where we're building that. So I'll come back and I'll show you what he makes. Okay, he made a shale grate. Wonderful. Let's take a look at it. Past lives, the shale grate. Worth 22,000, not too bad. Whoa, what's the description here? Alright, shale grate, all craft workmanship is of the highest quality. It's encrusted with round gypsum, blah 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 blah, studded with iron, and encircled with bands of round shale, blah blah blah, and copper. This object menaces with spikes of yak bone. On the item is an image of Godin Playfulsmith, the dwarf, and dwarves in gypsum. Godin Playfulsmith is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Godin to the position of Queen of the Oars of Doctrine. So, yeah, that's our civilization for this one in the previous fortress, if you remember right. So she only became queen the year before the previous embark, because I think we embarked in 250. Okay, so on the item is an image of diamonds and alpaca bone. On the item is an image of Sora's spray blunts, the human and grizzly bears in reindeer bone. Soros is surrounded by the grizzly bears. The artwork relates to the taming of grizzly bears of the forest of fondling. Okay, by the human necromancer. Oh, he's a human necromancer. So why would a human necromancer tame bears? But all right, well, fine. In early autumn of 14, this is way back. So this is like the third journey of the human necromancer. So this might be some sort of a legend, a legendary figure, a necromancer that tamed bears way back in the year 14. So interesting to know that about our world. So yeah, not much else going on beyond that. Let's go take a quick look at what we're doing here. Slow going. I have to remove some of these floors because I'm gonna try and keep them all shale, but I I really don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do everything color coordinated. I really want to be, but I think we really only have some shale and one or two layers of diorite. I have to see what we have further below. Might have to like try and do like one level all one color, then the next level will be a different color. Maybe do a little rainbow like that, but I don't know. Anyway, this bridge is linked now, I think. So all these inner courtyard ones are linked on one lever. But I'm going to have to rebuild all the levers in here at some point because I want to have all my levers right near everything, so I'll probably do it somewhere in here at a later point. But that's way later on. Not a major deal right now. So I'll pause again. And migrants have arrived, so I'll let you know what we're at. Let's see, before we have 88. Well, technically it was 87. One guy came in, so I'll let you know how many we get. Probably a lot, that's my guess. Yeah, so all told, 11, which actually is quite a bit smaller than I thought, because usually we get, at some point, when your base is starting to do really good as far as how much wealth it is, it gets quite a bit. I don't know, maybe they changed something here with, well, like maybe the displayed wealth. See, it isn't really that high. We didn't really trade a whole lot with the caravan, so it could be because we haven't had any sieges, any ambushes. We had a couple thieves, but not many. 3 maybe, 4 thieves. So no one really knows how much we have. It's only 10,000 displayed, so I don't know why we're not attracting a whole lot, but I just in times past, just about anything you do would end up attracting quite a few things. I'm slaughtering some of the animals as they come in too. Unfortunately, one or two of them are pets. They're grazing animals. Will probably just end up getting killed. So, or die from lack of grazing in the meeting area or whatever. So, 2 stills and a kitchen are up here now. I'm pretty much out of blocks. I mean, I have some blocks, but I'm just gonna like not do anything, and they're gonna have to idle for a long time, I suppose, for until we get more blocks before we can just start doing a lot of work. I don't really know what else to have them do right now. We have plenty of wood. I was gonna go send someone out to cut wood, but seems to be no point. I got so much. Maybe even my empty barrel stockpile here is really huge. Yeah, we have some down here. Holy crap, we have a lot of wood. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. So these guys are taking their sweet time mining things, and they still haven't moved because I moved the dump stockpile right here. They haven't moved one damn thing yet. I have people I just checked enabled for dumping, and I just don't know what they're doing with it. I mean, some people are obviously just to keep themselves busy or moving the stone here, but I suppose I could. Oh wait, we got a refined coal. Yeah, this guy caught up. The smelter caught up with the guy making the charcoal above. All right, so I guess we have to wait. Thing is, I could have swore all this was... Maybe it's not. Maybe it's bars and blocks. So I thought maybe the charcoal was in here, but apparently not. I thought maybe... I don't know where I'm putting the charcoal, to be quite honest with you. Where is it? I don't know. I'm completely confused about where I'm putting things now. Yeah, but not much else going on. I suppose I'll pause here again. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit of my format for this series. I sort of explained it wasn't going to be as like frequent as some of my previous series have been, where I was doing 3 days a week with this, because I'm going to try and do a little more per episode getting done, but less of a let's play, like more like just progressing it, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I have a 2 or 3 hour play session here, and it's just gonna get little clips of what I'm doing in that play session for each episode. So that's sort of what I'm saying. So I'm nearing the end of my allotted time here for this. So we've progressed quite a bit because the walls are all finished. Having a lot of births, unfortunately, because of all the idleness. But yeah, walls are finished, so in that respect, we're impregnable. Starting in on, the roads, walls, and we're starting the main building here, which is going to be very time consuming, just because we have to let them catch up on the block production. So, and yeah, I guess he's rendering fat. Huh? Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So I suppose I'll just pause here again, and maybe something interesting will happen soon, hopefully. Okay, probably the final update from the evening for myself here. Playtime is pretty much up. Alright, now you're probably wondering what this is all about, because we're down near the river. This is where our well is. It's all covered up and everything, but I'm cutting some trees down and doing some plant gathering down in this corner, because eventually I'm thinking having some grazing animals, because we're going to need some kind of a better food supply than the eggs, apparently. I don't know why they're just not hatching and getting chicks here, but so we're gonna have a grazing area and some surface crops here within a wooden palisade that we're gonna kind of make around some area out here. We're gonna have to do a lip on that also. Unfortunately, probably do some sort of a drawbridge also, and yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be a whole big thing with that. So it's gonna be a side project just because I don't really have much for my masons to do while they're trying to catch up right now on making the shale and the diorite blocks in a maybe a feeble effort to get everything to look the same color, but I don't know. I might have to do some exploratory mining further below to find out what else I have here. Because we do have some diorite here, and that's sort of where I stopped. I don't really want to pierce the cavern layer and get trees growing in my farm areas, so I'm gonna wait for that. That might be some far off distant thing we do. So I do have them sort of hauling diorite here a little bit. This is shale now, just shale and some diorite. And so they are doing that stuff, but they're just not doing the refuse hauling. I don't know what's going on with the refuse hauling. That's glitched or something. Someone can let me know in this current version. I don't really know. So that's got me a little bit flustered, and I'm starting to do a little work on the roads. I just want a straight road going out there. So eventually that'll be a road. So we just did a little bit. We have to eliminate some of these ramps here, and yeah, I guess that's really about it for today's episode. Year 254, late summer. I guess we're probably going to get some sort of a human or maybe the dwarven caravan in sort of soon. The Craftsdorf guys stopped working for a while. I'm going to have them encrust a lot of our finished goods. So hopefully we can actually sell them that stuff and actually have fewer things to haul up here, but have them be worth more per item. So my gem sitter's at work on that. Going pretty slow, unfortunately, but yeah, aside from that, just basically just a lot of waiting for blocks to be done. And I want to have my guys diverted elsewhere so they're not using the blocks up right now. So that is it for today's episode. I will see you soon. Adios, folks.